After welcome back to the channel. My name is Natox and this is Football Fan Tribe. Very special video, this one. Very important video, as you can see from the thumbnail and the title of the video. This one a banger. So I've gone to the mountains. I have done my search. I don't wear my cape. Climb the highest mountain for the world. Look over the biggest clubs for Europe. And I'm here to recommend one player for this upcoming transfer window after season end, where they need for this next season. Very, very important season where they come up, especially the way some teams end this last season. So it's much needed. And I know say club presidents, captains, club owners, managers, transfer people, they watch this our show. So this is a special for all of you. And then if you're a fan of any club I mentioned inside this video too, feel free, let me know for the comment section what you think about the player where I recommend to you, and also recommend one player for each of these clubs that I mentioned for this video. 9 of the biggest clubs in Europe, one player each for each of them. So let's get into it, and let's start with since I don't mention club president Florentino Perez. Thank you for watching this video. I know say you don't like the video already, so in case you never liked the video yet and Florentino Perez don't like this video, you're wrong. Anyways, Real Madrid, new stadium, new team, freshness. I feel what they have achieved within these last 2 years, very, very underrated. They don't refresh their team. And they don't just refresh the team, then suck out everything where they suck out from all their players where they come out. Them Cruz, we just announced today saying they retire. Modric is staying for like another year. Other players we don't go, you get, they have refreshed everything, and it's a beauty the way they did it in phases and with good players. Though a couple of players cost about 80 million, 100 million, but then it's worth it. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Brahim Diaz, Bellingham. My brother, kudos to them. Now moving to the player I go recommend now. This player was, to me, the best player for his team this season. Player of the season by far. Not by far, but maybe it shows the level where the team been there this season as well. And he's young too, 25 years. So he can go blending with them, Bellingham, Mbappe, and the rest of them, the young players, because they are looking at setting up a dynasty here. This team not be just one league winning, one Champions League winning. This Madrid team can go all the way to like 7-8 years dominance for that Spain, which they have never done. They have also never done a treble. So possibly this is the window to do that, especially with this malaria and typhoid where they worry back and now. It's very, very possible. So they just need to go hard. I feel one of the positions they have failed to, do this whole development thing for is that right back. And my senior man, they're one of my best right backs of all time, Dani Carvajal, the bearded man, the Viking Spaniard. Inspiration. He has been very fit and he has been very efficient, though they get an option of Lucas Vazquez for that position, but he's not really a right back. But due to his attributes, he can play that position. So can they just find a more permanent, lasting solution with a player that can deliver madness with either Vinicius or Rodrigo or Brahim Diaz or Ada Guleo or anybody else who go to that right wing? So I'm just imagining something. He's not too good defensively, maybe 6 out of 10 times person could probably dribble him. But then if you imagine the kind of attack wing go they run with this Madrid team for Spain, where we say the wingers no go come they disturb in life steady. My brother, he will only cost about 33 to 35 million euros from what I'm saying. Maybe because now Real Madrid they have a good history with the clubs where they go buy them from. They have a good history with that club, so they understand themselves. Possibly if you enter 45 million, but then I feel Manchester United won't mind, especially with the way they don't feel free. Say, okay, they go listen to, we don't hear, rather say they go listen to offers for a lot of their players. I feel they won't mind, and they will probably be able to see. We should be able to get someone else. If Madrid need him, let him go. Plus, he no get any relationship with Man United, the Man United, no be academy boy. Now buy and come. I think he's now 3 years, I'll be 4 years at the club, or is he 5 years? But yeah, 25 years old. He's a starter for his country, definitely on either of the right back or left back, and that's another thing too. He can also offer an option in left back as well. The Portuguese international Diogo Dalot, very, very simple, much needed. And Ingo tear up that right wing with anybody we play there with them. So yeah, that's my recommendation for Real Madrid. More no stay for Spain. Let's travel. Don't forget to let me know as I give the teams. Just help me know for the comment section. They list out the one person way go to recommend for these teams. Let's talk about Manchester United now. In case they lose, they go Dalot now. What do they need to do? Rebuild. Everybody don't rebuild. There's a player that I feel would just suit a rebuild that's coming. And then budget-wise too, he's playing for Nice. He won't be that expensive. He has a contract right now until 2027, I believe. Yeah, and then he's very good on ground duels. So all those dribble Casemiro. When they run Casemiro, they turn him. Those things are not possible with this guy. They have been linked to this guy before as well. And another thing I say, he get 2 assists from centre back position. He's very good with his field. So if Onana look up, see him, see Martinez, he go play ball. 3 defensive midfielders. Him, Martinez, and Onana. So I just think it will make sense, and it makes sense in my head. His team didn't finish on top of the French league, but they had the highest number of clean sheets, 14 clean sheets, and they have the best defense in the league. Like I said earlier, he is a major part of that. He played almost all the matches. I think he started about 36 or 37, or he played 36 or 37, but he has been very, very fit. I don't talk and before say for this particular football season and with this calendar we're there on right now, fitness is a skill. Fitness better pass leg over to stay fit right now. We know the kind of players we get skills, we know the day fit. So he will cost about 50 million euros, like I said, contract till 2027. Jean-Claire Todibo, young player, 22-year-old centre back, slotting in. It go really make sense for me, and I think he speaks English as well too. So if Man United want to go in the rebuild direction, that centre back needs to be sorted. You leave all those things where Maguire they do for now. If Maguire has a younger player or a younger Todibo, even still learn a couple of things minus the Johnson things from Maguire, they can exchange ideas. And if you have 3 good centre backs that are good on the ball and confident, it will only help. He's young as well. He will be the youngest centre back, but many people they talk say that guy might be the next Saliba self. So I mean, it's a clear one, and it will be good business for Manchester United. Under the radar now, not too expensive, but then in terms of delivery and expectation, in suppose, let me know who you could recommend for Man United. And My United fan for the comment section, also let me know. Also, I forget to mention for the ending of this video, I will take reactions from fans for FFT here for the players where I recommend for them. Just 5-10 seconds reaction of my recommendation to them. Let's stay in England. Let's talk Chelsea. A team without any problem. Stadium winning the league. We know their problem. Finishing chances. In as much as Jackson not do it if he do, but imagine if you have a bad boy, a rude boy, a road runner, a madman, a deadly assassin, Agent 47 for that front when they carry IC goal. Bloody. He go bloody. So I'm just thinking, man, I've always said it that Jackson will make more sense on the left wing, causing chaos, coming in on the counter-attack, being busy, moving, destroying players, being the underrated bulldog that he is. So they need a finisher, and also a young finisher as well. And so put on, they mentioned a couple of things, and due to the way this season go for the player I want to recommend, a lot of people are against the signing, and also sentimentally too, you know, Nigerians no want that problem. Say then sign that kind of player, then you can't think between your country, your brother, and your club player, whether you go cost him today or be no cost him. You know who I'm talking about already. So the 5-year-old Victor Osimhen, current reigning African Player of the Year. People go talk say this season in flop, blah blah blah, but the whole Napoli team flopped, and he still managed to get, listen to this now, 15 goals, 3 assists in 24 matches where in play this season for Napoli for the Italian Serie A. 15 goals. So for context, Vlahovic, blah blah blah, he's having a good season. He no pass on more than 3-4 goals, and he played more matches all through for a better team in the league this season. We know how poor Napoli than they. Osimhen is still that bulldog. Osimhen is still that dragon. Where he be, you know, they smile with anybody, and he put Osimhen for this Chelsea team now, my brother. This one Palmer won't break the number of home goals for a Chelsea player in a single season. Waiting Osimhen go scatter that record, you know, go believe him. I think he don't grow into him body more now. He don't understand himself more now. He's a full European player now. He don't understand the way he go do to stay fit and all that. He has been very, very fit this season, and with the supply of everything with the supply for Chelsea team, Palmer, James, Gusto, Cucurella, Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher, balls they fly from everywhere, my brother. Aerial duels too, defensively, where we know say Chelsea they shake. Osimhen they there for defensive headers. I think at the AFCON, Osimhen had second to the highest number of defensive headers for AFCON from set pieces. So he will also help you in that aspect. Where say Chelsea no go to shake now for all those set pieces again in terms of corners and all that. So he's not just an attacking asset, he's a defensive asset as well in those situations where they worry Chelsea as me and you they talk now. So I don't want to hear from anybody man say he's overrated. Miracle, I'm talking to you. Stop it. Stop the disrespect. I beg. So Victor Osimhen, we already know the release clause. No be money we Chelsea never spent before. If you can spend 115 on Caicedo, you can spend 115 on Osimhen, and he will guarantee you 20 league goals. Easy. EASY, easy. Simple and short. Nothing much. And Chelsea needs another African bad boy to lead the way again. And Osimhen are the African bad boy, as me and you they talk, we go lead them. That connection between Chelsea and Africa be done, they go small. Even though we get some players way born outside, but then Osimhen go drag them back, bring everybody on board, and we are good to go. So Chelsea, please get Osimhen done as soon as possible. Eh? We all know the one or two way they involved, but get it done. All right. Most stay England. Let's talk Liverpool. Liverpool have a lot of things to think about under this their new coach as well, because he's coming, I think, similar football to Klopp. He did very, very similar, but then you will now be looking at how his own implementation in terms of ideas and then man management go. So there's a lot to think about, but then that defense line, I feel they are okay. They go sign another player there, but they talk about priorities. They talk about one player per club, and Liverpool, that midfield has been an issue from when Fabinho, Henderson, they were playing their last season till now. And in as much as McAllister do it into Endo had those flashes in between, but me and you know say they're good enough. So I would recommend a midfielder if you play defensive midfield and box to box as well. He's 33 years, so going with the current trend of building young, with the best young players, he will be very, very affordable as well. I see for one French outlet say India available for as little as 15 million euros. So it's going to be good business whether it works or not, but it's more likely to work. He was one of the most coveted midfield players last season. Liverpool were even linked to him, but I feel this is the time to get it done. In contract, currently now they expire 2025. So what else are you looking for? Buff up your midfield options. Put a big black man with Dada inside there. We not just be black man. We get Dada. In get the Brazilian flair for leg. In the dribble. In go lead you up the pitch, which I feel Liverpool and Slot go need. No be this one where Zoboslai and Gravenberch, they carry them go grave here. Oh. They need bad boys for that midfield. And now, finally, with all the results, where them be the guests, where them be they deceive themselves, say this their midfield they deliver. Results don't clear now. Everybody eye don't open, say probably the midfielders they got where either they don't play together or it's not a good enough option moving forward. So yeah, Kefren Turam is my recommendation. Younger brother of the Thuram for Inter Milan and the son of Lilan Thuram as well. But then he's, I think, 190 cm, maybe 188, maybe 187 cm. But I don't say Inter pass Misha. He's huge. He's a wall. He's a runner in a tire. That's your guy right there. 15 million euros. It makes so much sense. Too much sense, in my opinion. Well, yeah, Liverpool, that's your guy. More stay for the Italy. More go Italy. And let's talk Inter Milan. Current champions of the Italian League, the Italian Serie A. That their team though, oh Jesus. The time where they call players to come collect medal. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, now them supposed to be the old ladies. Average age of 29 and a half years. Inter Milan, waiting happen. Now old people home and I want open. What's all this? That's too old, man. Even Juventus, I don't think they ever had an average age like this. Alexis Sanchez at 68 years. Jan Sommer at 88 years. Anatovic at 102 years. Çalhanoğlu at 55. And Denzel Dumfries, where he say young. That boy no young, go. Leave all these, yo, man. They do for social media. They dress hip-hop, Kendrick Lamar. Denzel Dumfries is 28 years. Insigne Arnold with 4 years. My brother man, my sister woman. So I mean, that squad is so old. Pavard too, another player where I think is 28, I'll be 29 with him baby face. So do not be deceived. That squad don't old. They need youth, and they need youth now with crowd. See, they need their whole academy to graduate now. As me and you they talk. If not, this league will then win, and then Sabi for next season. But then, kudos to the man himself, Simone Inzaghi, way use these old players, rejected players, a couple of players we don't really they needed for where they and he use and deliver league. Nothing concern them. You call them old, but I feel they don't deliver waiting to deliver, and he just need to refresh now. And if I was to recommend one player, which is sad because I would like to do more for this Inter Milan, especially, he's a young player as well. Young player, and I think he had a very, very good game against Arsenal preseason last season. If you follow us preseason last season, you can notice when me and Godfrey they talk about him. He's French, currently plays for Monaco. He has 4 goals and 4 assists, so he's not just a run-around midfielder. He's a physical presence as well, winning the ball, and then he has good long-range passes. If you put him for that midfield now alongside Çalhanoğlu with the age, I feel they will just bliss. He's very, very fit as well, which I always say is a skill currently as me and they talk. And then go compliment, I feel, everything they get for that midfield now. Imagine him, Barella, Çalhanoğlu, or anybody else they could put. They will just blossom. Youssouf Fofana from Monaco. Very simple. Very simple. Brings your average age down, and then the rest is history. I beg. Now this point is supposed not like the video. You know what I agree last time. Hello. I beg, just tap that like button. It's needed. Tap the like button, please. It's very, very much needed. Let's move on to the next team now. We have to travel back to England. Let's talk Arsenal. The curious case of Arsenal FC. Almost FC. But then they need to sign. They need to sign. And already before the season end, we don't hear say they don't then go support Arteta, which is obvious. If you don't support Arteta, you be now. With waiting in not try to. So I was looking at the available players and who they don't link Arsenal to. Arteta, trust me, that Ivan Toney no go happen. Trust me. Because Arteta, if you notice, in a sign player way outside the pitch, the way they carry yourself and the way you're doing the vibe with them. We know waiting Tony been tweet when Brentford win Arsenal for their first ever Premier League match. That was 2 seasons ago, that first match of the season. He said just a kick about to the boys. If you watch that All or Nothing documentary, Arteta used that thing as motivation when Arsenal they play Brent for the second leg. And then inside that second leg again for Emirates Stadium this season, we know the drag, with them and Brentford they do way Tony was just a nuisance in the place. So the player why they recommend, he has a 40 million euros release clause. 11 goals and 4 assists in 34 matches for a very average team this season. He has a very good hold-up play. In fact, him and Ivan Toney, I think they are the same height. In the very thick. He's 22 years old as well. So 6 years under the Ivan Toney. All those 1 or 2, quick feet where Tony did. He get quick feet past Tony safe. As this video end, go watch in highlight. I go soon call a name for you. In the dribble players, no, in the mess players. So that's the way that you say, even though Guerrero just need they score, they do this one. This guy they do him, and in they score goals, and in big. If you cross ball, you gonna say person they there. He's a unit of a man at that young age. He was once of Bayern Munich, and then I feel that's where he built his build-up play and other 1 or 2 attributes. But then at the current club where they now, he don't perfect so many things at such a young age. And with the age profile where Arsenal they work with and they sign to, he's the guy. High pressing to in the push. You see that in pursue player make mistake. And he is so composed. All those one-on-one, this thing, in the dribble keeper. If defender keeper, they go dribble 2 of them, score all those things. Right leg, left leg, they walk. Underrated. Me personally, he gets when one of the news come out where me I can't the yab and say who him be. But normally when I do things like that, I normally take one step back to go reflect, ask a couple of questions, look into the matter, CIB. And I was wrong. This guy na player. And if he enter this Arsenal team now, my brother, it go be issue. He plays for Bologna. He's one of the reasons Bologna are in the Champions League. Arsenal, he's one of the reasons Bologna will play Champions League football next season. Very instrumental, even outside in goals and assists. He delivers so much more in terms of the general play of Bologna, and then that high pressing way Thiago Motta they like as well. He did very well in that. Joshua Zexi, that be all. Go and get your guy Arteta. Time no day. As this video drop now, men don't they put calls for Arteta. go and get your guy. Okay, so we move. Let's talk about the second biggest Spanish club. Sorry, not the second biggest. Like the second Spanish club I'll go talk about inside this video. They are not the second biggest. They're the second biggest. Before I get problem with me. Barcelona. Curious case of Barcelona. The funny thing I say, they always get La Masia to depend on, you know. So signing players, I don't feel is ever Barcelona's thing, except when they be there under Abidal, we won't use Barcelona spray money. But then they are where they are now. And La Masia is the key for Barcelona. This player I want to recommend now, he is a La Masia graduate. And with the midfielders, Romeu, Gundogan, Pedri, Gavi, that's an old midfield / unfit midfield. So this guy, he's 21 years. He played 31 games. No be only play. He start 31 matches for the club where he play for this current season. In there on loan, with I think an option to buy for the club when they, but then going back to the club when they will be parent club, I feel they'll be all right letting him go, plus him too within La Masia roots. It will be very, very easy to make it happen based on say him go one push for the transfer as well to make that Barcelona return and fulfill destiny. Imagine you playing under the manager we then name you after Xavi Simons under Xavi Hernandez. Then they write this kind of thing, no? Ha. Even the people who write Game of Thrones no write this kind of thing. So I feel it's fated. I feel it's destiny and it has to happen. Just do loan with by obligation with PSG. They should be able to listen to him. Plus an ex-Barcelona guy and the coach PSG, no forget. So all those factors can come to play and then Barcelona may just get him on loan with obligation to buy. So I feel it's a very, very good option to have and he will be good. He will be very good. Trust me. Trust me on this particular one. Barca fans, now me talk him. Trust me. Make it happen. Moving on. What do we have? Man City. What do you want to add? To Pepe Soup, we get everything already. What shall you add? Everything they are two. But then I feel there's something they can do. Towards the end of the season, Bernardo Silva started playing that right wing, and his performance on that right wing, me and you know say Bernardo na baller, but probably doesn't deliver as well as he delivers with freedom on that right wing. And then this player, I don't think he will mind being backup for Phil Foden, either for that right wing or for the 10. You know, he's a dynamic left-footed option. And I feel he's a player Manchester City need, not just as a signing we go really help their team, which I feel he will. He had 7 goals and 3 assists in La Liga last season. He's a very dynamic player. If they play against in team, you must know say, oh boy, who be that guy we play there? You go feel him say, nah, this guy did the opposition team and everybody else. And like I said, City needed branding wise too, because we know City they need to try upgrade their fan base and everything. On a win league club where they come out for Liverpool, they get more views past your title lifting and celebration. You know? So getting an Asian player will help your brand. And the Asian Messi, as they may call him that time, when be the link to Barcelona and Real Madrid, is the player that Manchester City needs to sign this window. Not just as a brand asset, but as a football asset. That boy na pa. Football they in leg. The Asian Messi no be play. Bro, La Liga fans, you know more. Set pieces in get. Normal leg play in get, short passes in get, long passes in get. And if you have somebody like that and Foden and Bernardo pushing themselves, who knows the mad level where 3 of them go reach with waiting they get already. Imagine Kubo one side, Doku one side, Foden one side, De Bruyne one side, Alvarez one side. Me and you know go watch that match. So I mean, he's a baller. I like him. Though in contract they expire for Sociedad 2029. But then, I mean, he go mad all round as a business move for Man City. So, Takefusa Kubo is your guy. Go and get him now. I know say my money no be a problem. And Sociedad shouldn't be asking for too much. Even if they ask for 80 million, I go drop and come on hand. You get so Sociedad is the guy. More go France for the first time during this video. I beg. If you never like this video yet, you are wrong. Go. If you know how many hours I stay for the mountain, sipping the water of inspiration from the fountain of youth, you could not like this video by now. So I beg, do me and you a favor. Help me like the video. Also drop comment. Let me know about my recommendations and then let me know your own recommendations too. So that as you judge me, I go judge you. Fair, let my people go. Let's talk PSG. All right, we did France, we did PSG, and Luis Enrique. PSG, they say you know win Champions League. You have failed. And that's it. But then I feel with the name of Enrique, they will give him more time. They're not going to sack him like that. This player, I won't call, in one play for France. It's very, very clear. Though he has, better options. Better options? That France in competition too much. So he didn't make it into the Euro squad. And he had 13 goals and assists in 9 starts. Mbappe walking away, and then you're getting the next best thing in French football. Income, light up the place, enter the French team, enter the French setting, going back to France, playing for France. Now your key be this, so Michael Olise, and this is your key to not replacing Mbappe, but having a good option. No be that one. I go line up Kolomwani, Gonzalo Ramos, and Hugo Ekiti State as 3 attackers. This is I don't need to tell you waiting in do man you. So that's all. 60 million euros, 70 million euros, fair price after he lose Mbappe for free. But then dishing out 60 to 7 million for Michael Olise. Michael Akpovie Olise. Michael Akpos Olise will be a very, very good business. He will not look back at playing Champions League football. First of all, coming back to France, having the possibility of playing in France and for France. Now the only way you need to use entice them. So PSG transfer people. Get busy, get working, and get moving. I think that's about it. I don't touch everybody. Arsenal, Chelsea, Madrid, Barça, Inter, Liverpool, Man United, PSG, and of course, Man City. I wanted to talk about AC Milan and a couple of other teams, but guys, it'll be Tottenham as well. If you're Tottenham fan, let me know for the comment section and who you think your team should get. And that's about it. Like the video as well. We will talk about these matters later, but I will just take quick reactions from my recommendations. Thank you very much for watching. We go to for front.
8 over 10.
7 over 10.
7 over 10.
7 over 10.
10 over 10.
Joshua Zexley, 40 million.
To me, it's on the cheap.
Just 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I would say 5.
5 over 10.
Yes, 5 over 10.
Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I mean, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.